Hello, Tomasio here, and I am at the campus at Franciscan University of Steubenville in Ohio, visiting the tomb of the unborn child. And it is here on January 22nd, 2018, that I would like to share my story. Um, my daughter, Angela Christine, was aborted in the year 1980 at uh, Cherry Hill Women's Center in New Jersey. And I was a high school student at the time, as was my girlfriend, Catholic school. And I loved her, and we were spending a lot of time together. And my daughter was conceived in love, although it wasn't in marriage. It was an embrace of love, and there was no uh, second thoughts for me. I was willing to do whatever needed to be done to bring my daughter into the world. But unfortunately, my girlfriend had other plans, and she was influenced by her sisters and others who persuaded her to abort my child. I wasn't even asked. I, you know, it was it's unbelievable. I was told this was going to happen, and being really not knowing any legal recourse, I just let it happen. No, I did not go to the abortion clinic. Yes, it ended our relationship. Yes, I was devastated. Yes, I felt extremely, what do we call it? Crushed, you know, that my child was aborted. Um, so I would like to say this, okay, while I am not angry at anyone, okay, in regards to my girlfriend or the people who influenced her or whatever, they are obviously products of Roe v. Wade culture, where abortion is promoted as a legitimate decision, choice that a woman might make. Well, I totally disagree with Roe v. Wade. And I would say this, okay? I was obviously living an irresponsible lifestyle, okay? But certainly nothing, I mean, I was working, I was going to school, and, so I wasn't doing anything any worse than just about everybody else, at my school. But, I lacked the moral courage to really stand up when it came to my own daughter. So this is my sin, okay, that I was not man enough to literally, whether it was to go to her parents or try harder to convince her, whatever, you know. I mean, I was just more withdrawn from the situation than proactive, and it happened. Okay, so um, I eventually came back to the Catholic Church through confession. And I was actually at Franciscan University as a student, and I confessed this sin. And I had a beautiful experience in confession. I felt God's forgiveness, and I wrote a song. I wrote a song in honor of my child, and I had a sense it was a little girl. So, life is yours. You've given it freely. May we always be committed to life, because it's in life that our spirits will soar to touch the magnificence of God's beauty and splendor. So anyway, I obviously at that point became more and more proactive in helping at least other children. Uh, so I began to go to March for Life's and abortion clinics, praying out front, trying to talk to couples, girls, guys, doing what I can to discourage people from having an abortion, mainly because now, as a married husband and father of 5 beautiful living children, um, I can say with total confidence, like, don't abort your child. It's definitely not worth it. And so the beautiful thing here is forgiveness. And I do believe that through prayer, I was shown my daughter, and I held my daughter in my hands. It's a mystical experience through the Virgin Mary, and I experienced the abortion. I saw the blood. I felt horrible, and then I was transformed, and my daughter remained with me, and I felt that, she was not a guardian angel, but almost a guardian angel for me in my life. And she knows how much I love her, and I'm proud of her. And I know, clearly know that she is a superstar. Unfortunately, her body was taken from her, so no one could see her, right? But she is behind the scenes doing amazing things. And I'm sure that many aborted souls are doing the same thing, trying, praying to bring their parents back to fellowship, with their own children. So Angela Christine is one of those. And we were at the March for Life, and there were, trust me, the young people know that. They sensed that we were marching with the souls of aborted children. So I do believe aborted children will eventually make it to heaven, but they're clearly not ready for heaven. And so God has them working here on earth to bring about the conversion of their parents. And who knows what else they're doing, because it's clearly injustice what has happened to them. So, global warming or whatever issues we're dealing with, clearly I think it's the innocent blood that's being shed has a voice, and they're uniting their voice. So when I met my daughter, I'll tell you, it was so humbling, and I'm so forever thankful. And I will talk about it like it happened, because it did happen. And it can happen to you. And I've met other people through Rachel's Vineyard and Silent No More, who have had encounters with the soul of their aborted child. So this is really the good news, okay? If you have lost a child through abortion, whether you're male or female, you can reconnect with your son or daughter. And it's a spiritual reconnection that happens through the Virgin Mary, of course, under the lordship of Jesus Christ. So, I would just recommend prayer, really. Obviously, forgiveness, and obviously reconnection with your child, with the soul of your child. Okay, so there is significant reason to believe that we will be reunited, reconnected. They are part of the body of Christ. Obviously, as a Catholic or baptized Christian, you have authority in the spirit realm to spiritually baptize your child, which I strongly recommend that you do. And so anyway, as you meditate here, I'll sing a song, and hopefully, something special will happen with you and your child. I'll let you just look at the candle here, where the bodies of Francis, Claire, Agnes, and Jeremiah, Michael, Andrew, and Joseph are buried here. our sweetness, our hope, our sweetness, our hope. To thee do we cry, Hail, Holy Queen, thee do we cry. We're banished children of Eve, Hail, Holy Queen. To thee do we send up our sighs, Hail, Holy Queen. In this valley of tears, in this valley of tears, O clement, O loving, O clement, O loving, O sweet Virgin, Hail, Holy Queen. Pray for us, Hail, Holy Queen, that we be made worthy, we be made worthy of the promises, of the promises of Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. Dear Blessed Mother, we entrust our children to you, to your Immaculate Heart, to your motherly heart. Please take the aborted children into your mantle of love and protection, Mary. Console them, heal them, Mary. Train them to be intercessors, mediators of reconciliation. Dear Queen, Holy Mother, we know you can do it, Mary. Hail, Holy Queen. You're so amazingly beautiful. Hail, Holy Queen. You're so amazingly beautiful. So thank you for listening. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for listening. And I will say this, that men have no legal recourse with the law, but there is a higher law, and that is to protect our children. So I want to encourage any man who's in a situation where against your will someone's having an abortion, don't do what I did. I mean, do everything you can. Seriously, stand up, go to the clinic, make a scene, call the parents, whatever. And hopefully some legislators will recognize the rights of fathers for their children in this decision. Thank you.